nowhere man or woman. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? The question has come up again about people seeming all the time to be trying to achieve. Facebook, click, like. They've got to be liked. They've got to be accepted. Otherwise they're empty. My father was a nowhere man. Very quiet, very gentle. Just went about his life gently. After he died, we went to a spiritualist church. And she said, your father's here, but I can't contact him directly because he didn't go to the next level. He went to the one beyond. And the message I'm getting from him is, all is love. He was a nowhere man. And his life was about love and caring. And we're all trying to achieve something, be somebody, make ourselves into a something that people admire. And all the time we're running ourselves. There's nothing to achieve, there's nothing to gain, because thou art that already. So we're running in the wrong direction. We're running out looking to get approval from people who are looking to get approval. People who don't have approval to give you anyway, because they haven't found themselves. So running out and looking around, attempting to achieve, attempting to attain something in any way. Power is the big one. Money's supposed to lead to power. Admiration. Read the biographies of some of the biggest entertainers who've stood on the stage and had thousands and thousands of people swooning over them. Read their biography. Fulfilled, happy people, very, very rare. You see, it doesn't matter how much comes from the outside. If you're empty on the inside, it just goes in and straight out the bottom. Because you haven't connected with yourself yet. And for that, you've got to reverse the whole process that you've been given. All the conditioning you've been given. Reverse it. And look inside. So, you may say, well, I look inside and all I see is, yes, that's right, that's all you see. That you need to see that. But then what you do is you judge it and then try to patch it up with something from the outside. Being better than the Joneses. Bigger car, bigger, bigger, bigger. But don't you see, look around. It is not working anywhere. The people that are most fulfilled, you'll hardly notice them. You may notice them and think, there's something different about this person. But they're not talking very much, they're not mixing very much, they're not on anybody. Look again to the quiet people. Not the people who are suppressed quiet, but expanded quiet. And you'll find there's a little smile on their face. You'll find they're kind, gentle people. Not weak. Absolutely not weak. A great strength there, but no aggression to it. It's a quietness, it's a gentleness. So, we keep looking on the outside and it's not working. It's just not working. And it's so obvious that it's not working. I used to use this illustration of trying to get a golf ball into a Coke bottle. And you keep trying and trying and trying and trying. Doing the same thing over and over and over that doesn't work. It's not working. If you don't feel wonderful. If you don't feel fulfilled and full of caring, then you haven't connected with your essential self, because that is who you are now. And there's nothing to do about that. You can't do anything about it. There's no need to do anything about it. That is who you are now. And if you keep looking on the outside on how to gain on the outside, you're looking in the wrong direction. You're looking in a direction where it won't work. Again, in the East, what they've said is sit down and be there. And then they give various types of techniques, mantras or breathing, or just some time each day, sit. But not to do anything, not to change anything, just to be with what is. You can accelerate that by doing the Satori group with either Claire or Kira. And you may have a Satori there, most people do. But you see, it'll go away if you don't reinforce it day by day. And eventually, moment to moment. I really mean that. I mean moment to moment. Keep remembering. Oh, I got lost again. Oh, I'm looking for approval again. Oh, I'm trying to achieve again. There's no blame in it. Just see it. Ah, that's right. Don't change it. Don't suppress it. Don't judge it. Or if you do judge it, don't judge judging it. Just say, I see that. Deep breath. Come back to now. Now. That's the formula. That is the formula. Now. And start again. Zen says every second is the first second of your life. Experiment with it. Every time you remember, come back to now and be with yourself as you are. Now, your brain has been programmed in such a way that if it doesn't see what you've been told to see, it thinks something's wrong. But it's all upside down. Your brain cannot see the perfection because it's been programmed not to see. It's been programmed to achieve. Sometime each day, just sitting, being with yourself, and whatever goes on, just be with it. And then, as I say, eventually see how much you can have that with you in each moment. And then you'll see for yourself, there's nothing to achieve. Again, I know I use the words of Christ a lot, and that's because for me, what he's been attributed with, whether he said it or not, are the clearest words. When you see the in as the out, and the out as the in, the up as the down, and the down as the up. When you see a man as a woman, and woman as a man, when thine eye be single, then will thy body be full of light. Your body is full of light, but not the light that's the opposite of darkness. It's an unexplainable, incredible, amazing light. Not dramatically so, just so. It is now. I'm telling you, it is now. I see it on everybody that walks around. Anybody that wakes up to their own light sees it in everybody else. And they think, how strange. Here they are, trying to attain all these things, and they've already got it. Not only have they got what they're trying to attain, what they've got is way, way, way beyond what they're trying to attain. They've already got it. Thou art that here now. Another question just came up about how to realize who we really are, to meet that place that is a nobody, that is actually everything. So there is another hint. It goes like this. When you're trying to be somebody, to achieve something. You're doing it from an old place in the mind that's been programmed by people who are doing the same thing, and it hasn't worked for them. If it had worked for them, they wouldn't be telling you to do it the way they're telling you to do it. So I'm going to give you another hint now. You see, in a way, we're all trying to be important. And we're trying to be important not just for other people, but so that we can feel better about ourselves. In fact, some people do a very ridiculous thing. They're trying to make a name for themselves so they'll be remembered after they're dead. Isn't that strange? So I'm going to tell you another way you could take a look at being fulfilled. Now, this is what you need to do. You need to get on your own and turn everything off and sit down and take a look at how would you like your life really to be. Don't bring in anything practical about what's possible or impossible or what people will say or won't say. All on your own. Nobody need ever know. What would you really like? Where would you like to be? Who would you like to be with? What would you like to be doing? Because this is what we can call a matrix, which means a pattern that's inside you, whether you're realizing it or not. And unless you connect with this pattern, you'll never feel fulfilled. You'll never feel satisfied. So often we think, we need to be a somebody and make a lot of money, and then, but as I keep saying, if you look around, that's not working. This is what will work. Find out what you would really like to be doing. And as an ancillary, where would you really like to be, and what type of person would you really like to be with, if you want to be with a person. It doesn't matter what it is. The son of my brother is a gardener, and he's fulfilled. He loves gardening. He loves it. If he didn't get paid, he'd go on doing it. He loves doing it. Find out what you love to do, what's fulfilling, what's satisfied, and then do what you need to do to be able to support yourself through that. So maybe you need some training. You might need to change your whole life. But take a look. A doctor makes a lot of money, very well respected. But how many deeply satisfied doctors do you know? Or actors, or bankers, or anybody? You find out what's close to your heart. And this is secondary, so don't take it too seriously. If it is about giving back to people in some way, you'll find there's another depth to it as well. You see, doing a garden is giving back. Cleaning a house is giving back. Everything is giving back if your heart is in it. You know, you can go to some restaurants and the food looks wonderful, but somehow, and then you go to other little places, even a little roadside stall, and there's something in the food because it's cooked with love and caring. Love and caring. You find that in yourself, how you would like to be spending your life. You will have something that's so magnificent you can't think it now. Whatever you think it is, it's not that. It's beyond that. You can't think it. And not only that, you will be blessing the people around you as well. Just, even if you don't do anything or say anything, just your presence will be a blessing when you have found your thing that's close to your heart. Allow yourself to do it, and you'll find yourself fulfilled. Just as an exercise, try it out. Find some time on your own. Sit and take a look. And then at least be aware of of what you're not doing. Either do it or say, this is what I would like to be doing, and I'm not having the courage, but no bullshit excuses, because there aren't any excuses. You are as free as you'll let yourself be.